Okay, let's say you handle labor law. And now a client comes to you and tells you that his dad fell out of bed in the hospital, hit his head, suffered a massive bleed, a subdural hematoma, lapsed into a coma, died 3 weeks later. Can you help? What do you know about medical malpractice? What can you tell and share with this family? Or let's say you handle business transaction disputes, and one of your clients tells you about his mom who went in for a hernia repair, it was supposed to be routine, dies 2 days later, not from the hernia repair, but because of a bowel perforation that no one recognized. And as a result, she became wildly septic and died. What do you do? So come join me for a moment as I share with you exactly what you need to know in order to be able to help these folks. So let's start with the very basics. What is medical malpractice? It's really medical negligence, medical carelessness, carelessness of a physician, of a medical professional. We like to say that there is a violation from the basic standards of medical care that results in injury or a departure from good and accepted medical practice. So what are the three elements that we need to show in order to show that we are more likely right than wrong, that we have a valid basis for a case? The simple answer is we need to show liability, causation, and damages. Okay, that's nice and abstract. That doesn't help you. Let me give you a better understanding of what you need to show. We need to show that there was wrongdoing. We need to show that the wrongdoing caused injury. And we need to show that the injury is significant and or permanent. Those are the three things that we need to show in order to confirm that we have a valid basis for a case. And you should know that every one of these malpractice cases must be confirmed by a medical expert who has reviewed the records, who confirms that we have each three of those elements. So I'm going to share with you now the one question I ask at the very beginning, the moment I think that a client or potential client has a valid case. And this one question will help you identify immediately, within a few short moments, whether or not they may have a case. And it's a compound question. And it has contained within the question all three of the elements that we need to determine whether or not there's a valid case. So what's the question? What do you think was done wrong? And what injury did you receive as a result of that? Now you'll find that all of these people that you talk to, if you were to allow them to go ahead and say, tell me more, tell me what happened, they're going to give you a run-on narrative that will last for an hour. Guaranteed. Okay? Do yourselves a favor, don't ask that open-ended question. What happened? Yet. If you ask, what do you think was done wrong, and what injury did you suffer as a result of that, all of a sudden their brain starts to think, and they get stumped. They may not know exactly what was done wrong. They will know exactly what injuries they have, and they will also get stumped because they don't know that they have to have a connection, that causal link between the wrongdoing and the injury. So they will always know, the doctor did this, and he did this, and I suffered this, this, and this. Really? Has any doctor confirmed your belief that something was done wrong? And they'll stop and they'll usually say no. Now, that doesn't mean they don't have a case. It just means they may not be familiar with the details of exactly what it was that caused this person harm. So, one of the things that you need to keep a watch for is don't ask that open-ended question at the beginning. Say, tell me everything, because then you'll be there for an endless amount of time, and it won't do you any good, and it won't do them any good.